It's Week 10 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Texans and the Bengals on Thursday night primetime.
It is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at our featured team here. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. On 1st down, Monroe. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now it's Watson. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off of play action, it's Watson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Here we go, baby.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too. Now a first down throw, Watson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Dio Odengbo in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility, and we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an opening drive sack. Over the middle, complete. That's McGee. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the fourth quarter. But here, it's happening early, a definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this first quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Watson. Touchdown, Texans. Eric Ebron, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. But whatever they said appears to have worked. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. First down. Here's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. From the 45 on second down. Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
Second and 11 now. Burrow on play action. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few. Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Looking to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
On second down, Monroe. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run on first down. Monroe. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Watson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Hands it off out of the gun. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now it's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Deshaun Watson and the Texans offense trot back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Watson on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on second down. Watson throwing the out route incomplete. It's McGee. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
To the air yet again, Watson. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back to throw, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. On second down, here's Mixon. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Now, the Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. 7 yards to pick up there. To throw again on second down. Burrow, he's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On third down, Mixon able to slither by. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. On 2nd and 7, Burrow. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Big 13! Big 13!
Here's Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To the air again, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Burrow looking to pass. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his...
Touchdown, Bengals! Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. What a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Monroe. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll... He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at home at MetLife Stadium as they'll square off against the Miami Dolphins. Good games in the late afternoon as well, one being out in Santa Clara.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down now, Mixon, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Boyd. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. It's caught. Smith. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Watson now to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Mixon. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Now Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Burrow will throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Houston set to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 2nd down, Monroe. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And to give this time to the tailback. A little juke. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And both things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off the play fake. Watson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now. Monroe. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Watson now going to run the option right. Breaks a tackle. And this will be a Texans 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Watson off play action. He finds his man complete. It's McGee. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. Down to about the 22 here. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Watson going to take it himself. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Bengals grab it. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. The 40, 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Back now in Cincinnati. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Matthew Ioannidis in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead, and I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Yeah, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Houston's offense taking over again. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bengals have recovered it.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
On 2nd and goal, Burrow to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 24. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. From the 45 on 2nd down, Watson. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 42. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
On 1st and 10, Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Back to throw, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Watson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Jay Tufele. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Watson. This is Smith with a grab. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Watson. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now it's Watson. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw again. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a throw here to his running back. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Watson looks to throw again. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. He'll get that to Hurst out of the backfield. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Powers through it. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second down, here's an option right. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. The Texans on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's McGee. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of the first down. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 57 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up past the 30. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
11. I can't believe that you're hot.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And, you know, it wasn't